Hi, Math 1 students. Just want to get you a video on what we are seeing with a new platform to help us with online worksheets and also online assessments and retakes. This is Edulastic, and there's a link on our Google Classroom page, and I've just opened up really a little practice. It's on our Google Classroom page where you can really just begin to get used to the format. You can see this is a literal equation. This problem says solve for C, and you have AC minus B over M equals D. What's really nice is you have a math editor. You can see that right below the answer box. But this is what's very, very, very helpful. You can go ahead and click Scratchpad. And guys, when you have Scratchpad, Scratchpad is going to allow you to show work. You can use your stylus, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to just write AC minus B all over M equals D. This is going to allow us to get pretty close to being able to show work. And obviously, if I'm trying to get C alone, you can see that the very last thing that I would have written on this left-hand side would be the dividing by M, that fraction. So I'm going to multiply by M here, and I'm going to multiply by M here. And that's going to leave me with AC minus B is equal to MD. Then what? Well, you can see I can go ahead and add a B to both sides to help us get C a little bit closer here. Obviously, A is multiplied to C. We're going to get rid of addition or subtraction first. We'll have this MD plus B is equal to our AC. Now, trying to get C alone, we have to undo that multiplication of A. So I'm going to divide both sides by A. You can see our final answer would be MD plus B all over A. Well, now what? You can just take your cursor and go to your answer. Actually, we can close this. You might want to write these problems down. It's always good to copy the problem down on some scratch work and to write your final answer down on that scratch work, that we have MD plus B all over A. I'm going to close that scratch pad and then come right over here to our answer block. What you'll see is you need a fraction, and guys, to see the fraction, it's right below the 9. We're going to use that quite a bit. And what did we see? Well, we had MD plus B. I can hit, you can see it looks like we didn't get the plus in there. There we are, plus B. Then I'll hit the down arrow to go right below that, and I believe we said it was divided by A. And let's go back in there. I think you can see why you want to close that off. I did have that plus B show up actually below the fraction. Always a good thing to close your equation editor to just see if you had some silly typo. But at this point, we're feeling good. What I will see as a teacher is not only your final answer, but I can go to Scratchpad and I can see the work that you did to support your answer. So all you'd have to do is then just click Submit, move on to your next problem, and you'll be good to go. So make use of Scratchpad. We want to see your work. Use that equation editor. Probably right now the biggest thing you're going to be using is that fraction button. It's also quite possible that there will be some problems where you won't need to use a fraction. Sometimes we will just have an ordinary expression. Also notice off to the side very nicely they're showing these letters, these variables off to the side that you would be able to click. I just typed, but you can also get those as well. Hope this helps, and wish you the best as we'll learn to use Edulastic.